Hello everyone. Let us consider complex number problem this time from TSEMCET. I am solving the September 10, 2020 question paper. So let us have a look at the first problem in which we are given let z equals to x plus iota y be a complex number such that a is equals to set of z for which z is less than equal to 2, mod of z is less than equal to 2, and B is a set of z such that 1 minus iota z plus 1 plus iota z bar is greater than equal to 4, then we are asked which of the following belongs to A intersection B. So A intersection B is nothing but the complex numbers which fall in both A and B. So let us first try to find out the set A. Okay. So I have changed my approach. This time I'm going to solve in front of everyone. So mod z is less than equal to 2. We know that if z equals to x plus iota y, then mod of z is what? Is square root of x square plus y square. So if square root of x square plus y square is less than equal to 2, that means x square plus y square is less than equal to 4. Less than equal to sign will not change because of both of these are positive, right? So we know that x square plus y square equals to 4 represents what kind of curve? We know that it represents a circle. So if this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, this is the origin, then x square plus y square is less than 4 represents a circle of radius 2. So this is 2, this is 2. So less than equal to 4 will be what? This area. Okay. Now let us look at set B. What is set B given to us? 1 minus iota z plus 1 plus iota z bar greater than equal to 4. That is 1 minus iota z plus 1 plus iota z bar greater than equal to 4. Again, let us say z equals to x plus iota y. So what do I have? 1 minus iota into x plus iota y plus 1 plus iota into x minus iota y is greater than equal to 4. So let us open the brackets now. X plus iota y minus iota x minus iota square y plus x minus iota y plus iota x minus iota square y is greater than equal to 4. Now we know that iota square equals to minus 1. So this will become plus y. This will become plus y. Okay. And minus iota x gets cancelled with plus iota x. Minus iota y gets cancelled with plus iota y. X plus x is 2x. And plus y is 2y. So 2x plus 2y is greater than equal to 4, or x plus y is greater than equal to 2. Where does x plus y greater than equal to 2 lie on the above graph? X plus y is greater than equal to 2 is just this straight line is x plus y is equals to 2, right? X plus y greater than equal to 2 is this area. So this common area, which is the intersection of both of these inequalities, is where my solution lies. A intersection B is this dark area, represents A intersection B. Now let us see the options that are given to us. Root 3 plus iota by 2. Let us first consider option A. Root 3 plus iota by 2. Root 3 plus iota by 2. So in this case, let us first find out the value of x plus y. X plus y will be what? Root 3 plus half. Root 3 is 1.732 plus half is 0.1. What is 1.73 plus 0.5 is 2.23 is greater than equal to 2. Satisfied. Also, let us find out x square plus y square. It also has to fall in the circle, right? So x square plus y square has to be less than equal to 4. So x square plus y square, what will be x square plus y square in this case? Root 3 square plus half square. What is root 3 square? 3. Half square is 1 by 4. So 3.25. which is less than equal to 4. So it's satisfying both the equations. So my option A is correct. I don't need to waste my time on these. Even if you want to try, say half plus half is 1, 1 is less than equal to 2, so it doesn't satisfy. 2 plus 2, 2 square plus 2 square is 8, so x square plus y square is not equal to less than equal to 4, so this is will not also not satisfy. This won't satisfy either, so option A is the correct one. Very easy problem, very easy problem. It doesn't take more than 2 minutes to solve this question. Now question 2. Question 2. Z square into 1 minus z square is equals to 16. Z belongs to C. C is complex number. So as Z is a complex number, he is asking lie on the curve what. So mod Z, he has given me 4 options in mod Z and asking which one does my given Z satisfy. So I will do what I always do in complex number problems. Z equals to x plus iota y. Okay. So when I consider z equals to x plus iota y, what is z square? Very easy, x plus iota y whole square is equals to x square plus iota square y square plus iota 2xy. We know that iota square is what? Minus 1. So x square minus y square, this is the real part, and iota 2xy is this is the imaginary part of z square. So if z square is this, then what is 1 minus z square? Very easy, this. So this sign will become negative, or I will take the negative inside. There you go. So what will be z square into 1 minus z square? This. X square minus y square plus iota 2xy into 1 minus x square plus y square plus iota minus 2xy. Let us divide it into real and imaginary parts. So x square minus y square into 1 minus x square plus y square will be the real part, plus iota and iota, this will also be real part because iota square will be minus 1. Minus 1 is real, so minus 1 into this minus will be plus, so 2xy whole square. Now the imaginary parts. This into this will be imaginary and this into this will be imaginary. So iota 2xy into 1 minus x square plus y square minus iota 2xy into x square minus y square. Now this whole thing is given equal to 16. So this whole imaginary part is equal to 0. This whole imaginary thing is 0. So what do I have to do here? I will just equate all of this equal to 0. So 2xy into 1 minus x square plus y square minus 2xy into x square minus y square is equal to 0. I'll cancel 2xy with 2xy. I will be left with 1 minus x square plus y square minus x square plus y square, because this minus sign is here, so it will change the sign when you open the brackets. So 1 is equals to 2x square minus 2y square, or x square minus y square is equal to half. Now the real part. Let us consider the real part. What was the real part? 16 is equals to x square minus y square. X square minus y square into 1 minus x square minus y square plus 4x square y square. Why have I written it like this? Because I know x square minus y square is half, so this will also become 1 minus half, which is half, and this is half. So 16 equal to half into half plus 4x square y square. So this gives me the value of x square y square is equal to what? X square y square is equals to 1 by 4 of 16 minus 1 by 4 is equals to 63 by 16. What is y square? X square minus y square is half, so y square is equals to x square minus half. I will put this over there. So x square into x square minus half is 63 by 16. Now you can solve this equation using d is equals to minus b square plus 4ac. You can solve it right. X equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. You can use this formula, or you can just factorize 63 by 16 is 9 by 4 into 7 by 4. Okay, what is 7 by 4? 7 by 4 can be written as 9 by 4 minus half. 9 by 4 minus 2 by 4 is 7 by 4. So x square is equals to 9 by 4 from comparison. If x square is 9 by 4, what is y square? Y square is 9 by 4 minus half is equals to 7 by 4. If x square is 9 by 4, y square is 7 by 4, then x square plus y square is what? 9 by 4 plus 7 by 4 is equals to 16 by 4 is equals to 4. What is mod z? We know that mod z is equals to square root of x square plus y square is equals to square root of 4 is equals to 2. So mod z equal to 2. Mod z is equal to 2. Now let us look at my options. Mod z equal to 2, option D. So that's it. Now let us move on to next problem. We are given if z bar minus z bar form a rectangle of area 2 root 3 square units, then one such z is what? Out of the 4 given options, what is one such z? Solution. Sorry about the background noise. I will do what I always do, z equals to x plus iota y. Very easy to start the problems in complex numbers. Okay, and let us assume x greater than 0, y greater than 0 for simplicity purpose. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Z is x plus iota y, right? So it is somewhere here. This is my z. What is z bar? X minus iota y. So x remains positive, y becomes negative. So this is z bar. What is minus z? Both x and y are negative. This is minus z, and minus z bar will lie over here. So you have to draw this diagram in order to understand this problem. Okay, so this is the rectangle which is given to us, and its area is 2 root 3 square units. So if this is x, this is also x, this is y, this is also y. So this rectangle, area of this rectangle will be what? 2x into 2y, right? 2x into 2y is equals to 4xy. 4xy is given to us as what? 2 root 3 square unit. So 4xy is 2 root 3. This means xy is what? Xy is equal to root 3 by 2. In all these options, I have to find out the complex number for which the product of real and imaginary part is root 3 by 2. Let us look at option 1. Real is half, imaginary is root 3, so root 3 by 2. Oh, so xy is root 3 by 2 satisfies. Don't need to waste my time on the other options, we just got lucky. Okay, so option A is correct. This is a very simple problem, doesn't need more than like 30 seconds. Now let us look at problem number 4. I would say this problem would take some time, at least 2 minutes for this problem solution. So cos theta plus iota sin theta divided by sin theta plus iota cos theta whole raised to the power 8 plus 1 plus cos theta minus iota sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta plus iota sin theta whole raised to the power 16 is equal to what? So if you know the formulas of trigonometry, this problem will be easy. If you do not know the formulas of trigonometry, this problem is not easy, because this problem is more about trigonometry than it is about complex numbers. We know that cos theta plus iota sin theta is what? E to the power iota theta. But sin theta plus iota cos theta, what is this? Sin theta plus iota cos theta. If I can write it in this way, cos pi by 2 minus theta plus iota sin pi by 2 minus theta, it's the same thing, right? Cos 90 minus theta is sin theta, and sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. So this also can be written like this, right? Very easy. So this first part of the problem is solved. We have to solve the second part. 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2, right? 2 cos square theta by 2. And sine theta can be written as 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2, right? These are the trigonometry formulas that everybody should remember. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to solve these kind of problems. Very difficult. Now 2 cos theta by 2 is common. So I will cancel it from both the numerator and denominator. What will I get? Okay, first here e to the power iota theta and e to the power iota pi by 2 minus theta. So this theta, when it goes in the numerator, it will become positive. So I will have e to the power iota 2 theta minus pi by 2 whole raised to the power 8 plus what is here, cos theta by 2 minus iota sine theta by 2 by cos theta by 2 plus iota sine theta by 2 whole raised to the power 16. Now I will open the power. So what will I get here? E to the power iota 2 into 8 is 16, pi by 2 into 8 is 4 pi. Easy. Plus cos theta by 2 minus iota sine theta by 2. This is what? E to the power iota minus theta by 2. This is simple. E to the power iota theta by 2. Very standard formula. Raised to the power 16. Now what I will do is I will write it like this: e to the power iota 16 theta into e to the power iota minus 4 pi. Okay. Plus e to the power minus iota theta by 2 divided by e to the power iota theta by 2. This will become what? E to the power iota minus theta, right? Because plus theta by 2 will go in the numerator, it will also become minus theta by 2, and minus theta by 2 minus theta by 2 is minus theta, which I have written over here. E to the power iota pi is what? Cos pi plus iota sin pi. So cos of minus 4 pi plus iota sine of minus 4 pi plus e to the power iota minus 16 theta. I have taken the bracket 16 inside. So e to the power iota 16 theta. What is cos of minus 4 pi is 1. Sine of minus 4 pi is 0. So it's gone. Minus 16 theta. When I open the bracket, e to the power iota theta, it is what? Cos theta plus iota sine theta. Again, you have e to the power minus 16 theta. What will that become? Cos of minus 16 theta plus iota sine of minus 16 theta. Cos theta plus iota sine theta stays the same. Now cos is an even function. That means cos of minus x equals to cos of x. So cos of minus 16 theta is equals to plus cos theta. And sine is an odd function. So sine of minus x equals to minus sine x. So sine of minus 16 theta is equals to minus sine 16 theta. So this will get cancelled with this. I will be left with 2 cos 16 theta, which is which option? Option B. So option B is correct. So these were the 4 problems that were asked for complex numbers, and we have solved all of them. Only the question number 4 required some time. Question 3 was very easy. Second was easy. First was the easiest. Okay. So we are done. Thank you everyone.